Hi guys, it's me, Miss Manifester, helping you open a spiritual doorway to the abundance that you deserve. I hope that you are all doing super duper well. I'm aware that it's been, do you know what? Oh, feel shame on me. I think it's been about a month since I've been on the channel, but I've been super busy, lots and lots of stuff going on, but here I am. And today on the channel, we are going to be talking about negative people, and can they influence our manifestations or our ability to manifest, and really how you can manage those relationships, how you can manage your own energy, how you can lead with love in helping to move forward either as an individual or collectively within that relationship. So before we get started though, I really want to talk about content because I have got so many ideas going round in my head for pieces of content. Do you know what? And sometimes I'm just like, I just don't even know. I just don't know where to start. There's so much I want to do. So some things coming up. In July, I am going to run a 7-day chakra tapping challenge. So every single day we're going to be working on opening and clearing up the individual chakras, and that I'm really excited about that. So we're going to do that in July. There'll be 7 days, and I will obviously let you guys know when that is coming up. Secondly, I really want to start doing some law of attraction ASMR, and I really wanted to read books, like law of attraction books, and almost do them as a bedtime story followed by like affirmations and things, but sadly due to copyright laws I'm not going to be able to read the books. So I'm kind of feeling into my own unique way that I want to do that, but I listen to ASMR every single night without fail. I have a playlist, and I just find it so relaxing, and I think it's really powerful just to feel loved and like held in the space with ASMR, which is what I think it does. I think that, you know, the community really holds people and kind of makes them feel cared for when people are winding down before bedtime, but also for programming your subconscious and sending positive messages to yourself before you go to sleep. Super powerful. So that's something I'm going to be bringing to the channel. And thirdly, I can't really believe how much you guys love subliminals. I'm kind of surprised, I guess. I didn't think that they would do as well as they do on this channel. I think like half of my top 10 videos are subliminals. And so, because I'm on a bit of a like body journey myself, and I can see that the body ones perform very, very well, and that's what you guys are interested in, I'm going to make a series of subliminals called Build Your Body. Now, as I talked about in my previous video with the EFT for weight loss, it was, all changes in your body start from a place of self-love. So when you're coming into using subliminals, I want you to come in from a place of excitement and what this can actually do for you, because that is the best place you can come from, in a sense of, I love myself, but I'm really excited to see what super powerful changes I can manifest in myself. Like, I love myself. I'm not in the best shape that I've ever been in, but I'm all good. I'm not wearing any makeup today except for like some lipstick. My hair's still growing out. I'm dealing with it all, but I still love myself. But you're allowed to love yourself and then still want to design your life, to still want for more. And that's what's so powerful about law of attraction, is it doesn't respond to lack, it responds to love. It responds to fullness, to gratitude, to feeling enough. So when you can come at any kind of manifestation process from that place of wholeness, it's even more powerful. That's where the magic happens, because there's a lack of resistance. So as you also know, all my subliminals have got like self-love as their foundation, because that's what you need. You need self-love as your key and worthiness in order to start to see changes. So I'm going to be doing a series called Build Your Body, your dream body, of what what it is that you want. So we could be talking about bigger boobs, bigger bum, smaller boobs, whatever. Like, honestly, I believe like we can manifest anything. So tell me what you want, basically. In a nutshell, tell me what you want, because I'm here for it and I want to create it. So let me know in the comments below if there's anything I've not mentioned here and you're like, oh, I really want advice on this. Please make a video on it, drop it below and I will do it. So with that said, guys, let's now get into the content on dealing with negative people. So first things first, please, pretty please, do not bash or judge or shame anybody if they are having a bad time, because we are all human. We all feel a full range of emotions as humans. We all will continue to feel a full range of emotions as humans, and that is what we have come for. We are here to embrace the contrast and to see what that teaches us, how we can move forward. It launches rockets of desire within us. It's so important for us getting clarity about actually what really matters to us, what we're truly grateful for, and the way that we want to move forward. So if somebody was in like grief, or they've been made redundant, or they're in heartbreak, or whatever that is, and you're just like, I just don't want to hear this, you're too low vibration. Like, please do not ever say to someone, you're too low vibe, I just can't deal with this, because that does not make that person feel good. It does come from a place of judgment. That person will feel judged, and that does not give spirituality a bad name. What I will say is that there is a place for all emotion, and toxic positivity and just shunning people's feelings is not the way to move forward, and it is not the way to lead with love, to lead with light, and to be a light leader, a light worker, however you want to identify it. That's not how we go about it. So that is my disclaimer. First and foremost, please do not shame anybody for having a bad day. Number 2, how you start your day is so important, because it's all about you being able to have interactions with other people from a place of powerful stability and grounding within your own energy, within your own vibration, so that if somebody does come to you and they are a bit of a negative person, that you are able to give what you are able to give without then feeling completely depleted at the end of it. So how you energetically top yourself up at the start of the day is so important, because otherwise, if you don't do that and then you get to, like, say 11 o'clock in the morning, and then somebody kind of comes at you and it's super negative, it can really knock you off your perch, and then you can just almost feel like the day is a complete write-off. So how you start your day is really important. We've talked about routines on here so much, but whether it's gratitude, meditation, exercising, reading a book, listening to music, dancing, whatever it is that really gets you feeling like you. It's about feeling your best, feeling topped up. When we talk about high vibe doesn't always mean like, yes, I'm going 100 miles an hour, I'm on top of the world. Like, high vibe can mean at peace. High vibe can mean calm, trusting, just relaxed. High vibration is any positive state of emotion where you just feel completely grounded in your essence, and just aligned. That's what high vibration really is. Third tip is to establish boundaries of what you are able to energetically give, and what you are able to energetically receive and to be able to take on from another person. So, for example, if you get into a conversation and it is just gossip and it's just bashing somebody, I would always say, if you want to stand in your light, to say, I'm really sorry, I can appreciate that maybe this is important to you, but this does not feel good for me to be judging somebody else, and I would really like to move on from this conversation. I have done that. I have said to people, I'm really sorry, but I do not want to be in the energy of this. I don't want to keep this story going. I don't see the point of this. And it has completely knocked it on the head. So that's just an obvious example. If somebody is engaging in what I would describe as like a low vibration, toxic conversation for the sake of it, you are more than allowed to, you know, put your stake in there and say, look, no, I'm not doing this. This does not align for me. Alternatively, you might come into a conversation with somebody where they're being negative, they're talking about a problem, but that doesn't mean that you actually have to engage and to get wrapped up in that momentum and in that problem as well. You don't have to start discussing it. Some people don't even want you to. Some people just want you to hold that space so that they can just energetically process, to speak it out, to move through. I know as women, that is actually something that women do a lot. We like to talk, and through our talking, we develop an understanding of ourselves and actually how we want to move through the problem. And that's all it needs to be. Sometimes you don't even need to get wrapped up in that. You can just lovingly give somebody the space to talk about their problem. And then you can say, I completely understand. And I really, really feel for you. Today, do you just want a hug? Do you want sympathy? Or do you want a solution to the problem? Because you know what, some people are not ready to hear the solution, and they just want a bit of sympathy. So that's always really powerful. It's just trying to gauge, does somebody want you to actually help them move forward, or are they just looking for a bit of sympathy, a bit of love in a lending ear? Another type of scenario is when somebody has been in their problem energy, and we're talking about like a problem that has been going on for months, maybe even years, but they aren't willing to do anything about it. And so they just keep coming to you with the same problem. And my guess is that you energetically have nothing more to give, that your cup for this situation in particular is completely drained and completely empty. And you've probably given all the best advice that you can give already. In these situations, leading with love doesn't mean enabling and allowing somebody to carry on in the same pattern. I think something really powerful can occur when you say, I love you, but I don't have any more advice to give you on this situation. The only person that can change this now is you. I will be here for you to support you in whatever it is that you need to help you to move this forward. But otherwise, I just can't be there for you in this problem, because I'm no good to you anymore. Not, you know, like you can't give what isn't there. There is a really loving way of being able to explain that, and without just saying to somebody like, I cannot listen to you anymore, I'm so bored, you know, like letting that kind of ego voice come forward. There is, you know, a loving way of being able to say that. And sometimes that's really powerful, because you break that cycle for yourself, because you're saying, I'm not allowing this to have more momentum in my life. But equally for that person, that can break the cycle where they're like, you know what, I need to do something about this, because people haven't got any more that they can give me either. So again, with a boundary, it's okay to say, I don't have any more to give. And on that note, you know, sometimes you're engaged in a conversation and somebody is like, we're looking for a solution, but really it's just like you're pushing something and you're just going round and round and round. And one of the most powerful things you can say is, you know what, I just need some space to be able to be in my best energy so that I can give the best of myself to you. And I believe in that space, a solution may come forward. I will come back to you. And then your job is to go away, to reground yourself, to do your kind of inner work, to meditate or whatever it is that you do. Because when you're in that aligned space, that is when the universe can present solutions. And then you can bring something forward to somebody, and that can really, really help them. But if you're in a place where you're going, oh my gosh, I'm drained and I'm really not feeling aligned in this conversation, it's not going to be the best place for solutions to come forward. So again, it's okay to say, I need some space so that I can be the best friend or the best colleague or whatever that is for you, so that you can then come back and give the best of yourself. If it's a difficult family member, I can appreciate that can be hard when they're under the same roof as you, but it's all about that boundary of limiting your time. So if you need to go up to your bedroom or whatever it is, just to kind of to take care of yourself, to take care of your energy, by all means do it. It's a balance of those times of speaking up for your boundaries and being able to actually help them and to lead in a powerful way that makes them respect you. And then other times actually creating that physical boundary where you allow yourself that alignment time. So if you're in a family situation, I would recommend that. Or if you're in a work situation, I'd recommend being able to get out and go for breaks, to be able to give yourself that kind of like that fresh air, that space to breathe from those difficult people. Some energetic methods that you can use for energy protection and clearing is you can visualize yourself in a white bubble of light or a column of light, protecting yourself energetically before any difficult exchanges or potentially negative exchanges. I like to dust myself off after having any kind of like conversation where I feel like somebody may have projected something at me. Look, there's tags coming out everywhere. And I just say, that's not mine. This isn't mine. I'm not taking this on. And this is so powerful. And the same for like clicking and clapping. It's just clearing that auric field and saying like, I'm not taking this on today. I'm powerful and I don't need to absorb this energy. You can also use black tourmaline, crystals like that. If you're somebody that likes crystals, crystals like that are really great for energetic protection. And you can also do things like the cord clearing meditation that I offered up a few days ago. So with cord cutting and clearing, technically we're all linked in the collective consciousness. So you're never fully disconnected from somebody, but what you can do is energetically clear and heal the cord, heal that connection between you guys and release it and allow something new, a new cord to blossom. It might not be that you go forward with like a proper relationship together, but even in that sense there is peace between the two of you, and that means that the cord is there's no bad vibes there between the pair of you. So to conclude this video, can people negatively affect your energy and your manifestations? Only if you allow it. It's all about what we allow. And as such, we need to make sure that we are managing our energy. It means that we need to be respecting our energy, respecting our boundaries, whether that be physical boundaries, whether that be energetic, how much you are able to give, how much you are able to take on, because we can allow other people to negatively affect us, and that can knock us off our vibrational perch and make us feel out of alignment. So really it's about having an awareness within yourself of how much you're able to give, and when potentially you can't give any more to that person. Also remembering that every relationship in this lifetime is temporary. There are no permanents in our experience, and so sometimes a relationship concludes, and that's absolutely okay. That is not a problem. But being able to be topped up and aligned and full of love allows you to help people that are ready to receive solution, ready to receive love. And if someone is not ready to receive that, then you cannot push that on them either. And sometimes the best thing that you can do is to walk away. Guys, I hope this has been helpful. I'm sending you buckets and buckets of love, and I hope that you have a really blessed rest of your day, and I'll see you all soon. Bye.